Topic 1. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway acquires Occidental Petroleum's OxyChem for $9.7 billion, indicating confidence in the chemical sector. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has acquired Occidental Petroleum's chemical division, OxyChem, for $9.7 billion. This deal is interpreted as a sign of Berkshire's confidence in the chemical industry. OxyChem produces a variety of chemical products, including chlorine for water treatment, vinyl chloride for plastics, and calcium chloride for road de-icing, which aligns well with Berkshire's existing chemical subsidiary, Lubrizol. The acquisition comes at a time when Berkshire's vice chairman, Greg Abel, is preparing to succeed Buffett as CEO, while Buffett remains involved in deciding how to utilize the company's substantial cash reserves. The deal is expected to be finalized in the fourth quarter of 2023. Topic 2. Tesla reports unexpected increase in sales during the third quarter, showcasing resilience and strong market demand. Tesla reported an unexpected increase in sales during the third quarter, demonstrating strong market demand and resilience. The surge in sales appears to be driven by consumers rushing to purchase vehicles before a $7,500 tax credit expired on September 30th. During the third quarter, Tesla sold 497,099 vehicles globally, marking a 7% increase compared to the same period last year. However, this sales boost may be temporary, as the end of the tax credit could lead to a decline in future sales. Tesla's stock initially rose but later fell due to backlash against Elon Musk's political activities. Musk recently became the first person to reach a net worth of $500 billion, and Tesla is gaining attention with the launch of a new lower-priced Model Y and autonomous robo-taxi services. However, the company is facing intensified competition in Europe and China, leading to a loss of market share. Topic 3. U.S. government shutdown impacts economic data release and market reactions, complicating Federal Reserve's decision-making on interest rates. The U.S. government entered a shutdown on October 1, 2025, halting the release of economic data and complicating the Federal Reserve's decision-making regarding interest rates. The shutdown has prevented the publication of key economic indicators, particularly employment reports and inflation data, leaving the Fed without crucial information for policy decisions. This situation could influence the Fed's decision to lower interest rates amid existing challenges of slowing employment and inflation issues. If the shutdown persists, it may negatively impact economic growth, increasing the likelihood of a more accommodative monetary policy from the Fed. Markets anticipate that if the shutdown continues, the Fed may further reduce interest rates, although economic recovery is expected once the shutdown ends. The shutdown is also affecting the stock market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 have shown upward trends despite the shutdown, but prolonged economic growth slowdown and reduced government spending could negatively impact the market. Investors hope for a brief shutdown, as a prolonged one could raise concerns about the U.S. fiscal health. Topic 4. Legal actions against Zillow and Redfin for antitrust violations reflect ongoing concerns about competitive practices in the real estate industry. Attorneys general from New York, Virginia, Arizona, Connecticut, and Washington have filed lawsuits against Zillow and Redfin for alleged antitrust violations. They claim that the two companies conspired to suppress competition in the online housing rental market. This lawsuit follows a similar one filed by the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. The core issue revolves around Zillow paying Redfin $100 million to halt its apartment rental advertising business and redirect customers to Zillow, raising concerns about reduced competition in the market and negative impacts on advertisers and tenants. Zillow and Redfin have denied these allegations, asserting that their partnership benefits both consom